Whatever they think of you, do what you think is fair. None can be free who is a slave to and ruled by his passions. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we say. Reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. Steel your sensibilities so that life shall hurt you as little as possible. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Everywhere, man blames nature and fate, yet his fate is mostly but the echo of his character and passion, his mistakes and his weaknesses. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. Small-minded people blame others. Average people blame themselves. The wise see all blame as foolishness. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow, even if that someone is yourself. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. In old age, we all regret not having killed laziness in ourselves. Men should strive to think much and know little. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Let him that would move the world first move himself. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Be careful whom you associate with. It is human to imitate the habits of those with whom we interact. We inadvertently adopt their interests, their opinions, their values, and their habit of interpreting events. If you do not take an interest in the affairs of your government, then you are doomed to live under the rule of fools. I never desired to please the rabble. What pleased them, I did not learn, and what I knew was far removed from their understanding. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Necessity is the strongest of things, for it rules everything. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. Hope is the only good that is common to all men. Those who have nothing else possess hope still. Mankind is made of two kinds of people: wise people who know they're fools, and fools who think they are wise. When we blather about trivial things, we ourselves become trivial, for our attention gets taken up with trivialities. You become what you give your attention to. A wise man speaks because he has something to say. A fool because he has to say something. He is a man of courage who does not run away, but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. By desiring little, a poor man makes himself rich. Do not chase after happiness. It is always in you. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. Do not marry after 40, because marriage is not provided by nature. In childhood, be modest. In youth, temperate. In adulthood, just. And in old age, prudent. Don't judge your greatness by your shadow at sunset. Happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. Beware the barrenness of a busy life.